Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadhara Shri Vasudeva Go Bhakta Vrinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadhara Shri Vasudeva Go Bhakta Vrinda Beautiful Lord Chaitanya, Haribol, Haribol. Beautiful Lord Nityananda, Haribol, Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, everyone. Thank you, Gauravani, and thank you, Jivananda Dasi. Always nice hearing that. Now, so we'll start with the two videos we have for you tonight, and because it's Balaram's month, at the end of the month, that will be his appearance day on the 28th, Friday the 28th of August. So these two stories we've got on video are in connection with some of the pastimes of Lord Balaram.
Mention to everybody before we watch it, as Nichalila just mentioned, it was recorded by Gauranga Das many years ago. It was, and he recorded it just as an audio. There was no computers back then. It was never going to go online or anything like that. Gauranga was the drummer, and he was part of, Prahlad and Hari Ram and Gauranga. They were the boys in the band over in New Zealand and everything. So he was famous, of course, for being a drummer, but he actually had this kind of a unique voice that went really well with him telling Krishna stories. So that's what this one is tonight. And he actually left his body in January 2020. And he would have actually, December 2020. That's right. And he would have been like 70, turning 72. So it's not that old. There's a lot of us here, a lot of the devotees here that are way over 72 now. But I fortunately approached him just a couple of years before that. I approached him and asked permission from him to use the audio, these audio stories that he had produced. He produced them himself. He knew how to do all that in the studios and that. And I asked permission and he said, yes, of course I can. So thank goodness I asked him before he left so that I know it was okay to use these. And of course I put them up with some, visuals and that. I put them up on the YouTube channel. So we're going to play the one tonight where Balaram kills Pralambasura. But the next 2 months after that, we're going to do the other two, just to sort of, remember him, remember Gauranga and honor him. Krishna kills Putana and Krishna kills Aghasura. So they're all fantastic ones he's done. And what was interesting was he actually really liked classical music. Even though he was a drummer in a rock band, he actually really liked classical music. And he put classical music into these stories. So that was really nice. The only problem was when I put it up on YouTube, YouTube immediately flags any music that you're not allowed to use. And it immediately flagged Garuda's classical music that he had used because that didn't even exist when he made them, putting them up on YouTube.
Garangas. Actually, this one that we're hearing tonight will have it on. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have some classical music in there. So it does cause me a slight problem when I put them up because YouTube grabs me every time. But so I just wanted to give you that background there with that dear voice that he had. That was so unusual. And we'll watch it now, his presentation on Balaram kills Pralambasura.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a great one.
Gauravani.
Vrindavan is so beautiful. Flowers are always blooming, and there are even various kinds of decorated deer. There are also many waterfalls, and the sound is extremely sweet. And because water flows all over, the forest looks very lush and green, full of fine trees and excellent fruits and flowers. The lakes are surrounded by green grasses, and various kinds of lotus flowers are always blooming. The birds are chirping, the cows are mooing, the peacocks are crowing and dancing, the bees are humming, and the cuckoos are singing nicely in 5 kinds of tunes. Krishna, blowing his flute, and accompanied by Balaram and all the cowherd boys and cows, entered this beautiful forest to enjoy the atmosphere. The boys were always very happy. They were dancing and singing, and sometimes wrestling with one another. While Krishna danced, some of the cowherd boys sang, while others played on flutes. Some blew their buffalo horn, some clapped with their hands. They were always playing hide and seek with their boyfriends, or jumping or fighting with one another. The boys played at catching ball with bell-shaped fruits, and they played blind man's bluff, trying to touch one another. Sometimes they imitated the animals and various kinds of birds, laughing and joking as they enjoyed swinging under the trees. While Krishna and Balaram, along with all their friends, were enjoying their childhood pastimes in this way, a great and terrible demon by the name of Pralambasura entered their company, desiring to kidnap both Krishna and Balaram. Disguised as a cowherd boy, he began to mingle freely with the boys. Krishna knew who he was immediately and began to think how he could kill that demon. But externally, he received him as a friend. "Oh, my dear friend," he said, "it is very good that you have come to take part in our pastimes. Now we can play in pairs. We shall challenge one another in pairs." With this proposal, all the boys assembled together. Some of the boys took the side of Krishna, and some of the other boys took the side of Balaram, and they arranged to play in duel. The defeated members in duel fighting had to carry the winners on their backs, and so the play began. Now it just so happened that the party of Balaram, accompanied by Sudama and Rishabha, came out victorious, and Krishna's party had to carry them on their backs through the Bandi Ravana forest. Imitating their plan, Pralambashura, who you remember expertly disguised as a cowherd boy, had to carry Balaram on his back. Now this Pralambashura was the greatest of all demons, and he knew Krishna was the most powerful of all the cowherd boys. So in order to avoid him, he carried Balaram far away. This demon was undoubtedly very strong and powerful, but he was carrying Balaram, who was compared with a mountain. Therefore, he began to feel the burden, and thus he assumed his real form. When he appeared in his real feature, he was decorated with a golden helmet and gold earrings, and he looked just like a cloud of lightning carrying the wind. Balaram observed the demon's body expanding up to the limits of the clouds, his eyes dazzling like blazing fire, and his mouth was flashing sharpened teeth. At first, Balaram was surprised by the demon's appearance, and he began to wonder, how is it that this carrier has changed every way? But with a clear mind, he quickly understood that he was being carried away from his friends by a demon who intended to kill him. Struck the head of the demon with a strong fist. Being stricken by the fist of Balaram, the demon fell down dead, just like a snake with a smashed head, and blood poured from his mouth. When the demon fell, he made a tremendous sound, and it sounded as if a great hill were falling upon being struck by the thunderbolt of King Indra. All the boys then rushed to the spot. Being astonished by the ghastly scene, they began to praise Balarama with the words, "Well done, well done." All of them began to embrace Balarama with great affection, thinking that he had just returned from death, and they offered their blessings and congratulations. All the demigods in the heavenly planets became very satisfied and showered flowers on the transcendental body of Balarama. And they also offered their blessings and congratulations for his having killed the great demon Pralambashur.
And the next story is from, well, you'll see anyway, it's from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, but it does involve Balarama. So there you go. One day the Lord sat down in the corridor of a Vishnu temple and began calling very loudly, "Bring some honey, bring some honey." Nityananda Prabhu, understanding the ecstatic mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, brought a pot of Ganges water as a token and put it before him. After drinking the water, Lord Chaitanya became so ecstatic that he began to dance. Thus everyone saw the pastime of attracting the river Jamuna. In Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's purport, he comments that Jamuna Kashan Leela is the pastime of attracting the Jamuna. One day Sri Baladev wanted the Jamuna river to come before him, and when the river Jamuna refused, he took his plough, wanting to dig a canal so that the Jamuna would be obliged to come there. Since Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the original form of Baladev, in his ecstasy, he asked everyone to bring honey. When the Lord, in his ecstasy of Baladev, was moving as if intoxicated by the beverage, Advaita Acharya, the chief of the Acharyas, saw him in the form of Balarama. Vanamali Acharya saw a golden plough in the hand of Balarama, and the devotees all assembled together and danced, overwhelmed by ecstasy. In this way they danced continuously for 12 hours, and in the evening they all took a bath in the Ganges and then returned to their homes. The Lord ordered all the citizens of Navadvip to chant the Hare Krishna mantra, and in each and every home they began performing Sankirtan regularly. All the devotees sang this popular song along with the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hari Haraya Namaha, Krishna Yadavaya Namaha, Gopala Govinda Rama, Shri Madhu Sudana. When the Sankirtan movement thus started, no one in Navadvip could hear any sound other than the words Hari Hari and the beating of the mridanga and clashing of handbells. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada made the comment that particularly in his Navadvip center, the chanting of the holy names of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra go on 24 hours a day, with the addition of Hari Haraya Namaha, Krishna Yadavaya Namaha, for this song was a favorite of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. But all such Sankirtan must be preceded by the chanting of the holy names of the 5 tattvas, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Buddha.
Hare Rama Krishna Radha Maya Nama Radha Maya Madhavaya Kedavaya Nama Hare
Haribol. All glories to Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Haribol. So now we have some people who are going to, some nice devotees who are going to read different things tonight. Jivananda Dasi, would you like to start?
I had a small reading to do tonight, and you know how we every time you read some scripture, it's like, oh, this is your most favorite thing you've ever read in your life. and then you know, it's kind of funny like that. And then the next day, oh, this is the most favorite, this is the most favorite, oh, this is the best I've ever read. But anyway,
I'm like that. I write it down and then I think, oh, and it keeps it's just going, and I give up writing it down because
it's everything. It's just all so beautiful. It's all just so beautiful. But I've been reading Chaitanya Charitamrita a bit at nights now as well, and following on from the Rath Yatra festivals, and I've been following on the chapters after that as well. And I've come what I was reading a couple of nights ago. It was very beautiful. It's Lord Chaitanya, the Rath Yatra festival, and the ensuing other festivals that happen at that time. They've all been completed, and Lord Chaitanya is saying farewell to all the devotees who come to visit him at that time of each year, and he's bidding them farewell. And this is the first time that this pastime has happened. This Rath Yatra festival pastime, and he's offering praise to all these different devotees in amongst with all the devotees together, and he's praising his different devotees in the most beautiful way, and also giving them instruction and telling them what to do now, what to do next, where to go, etc., and what to do. got on the dits lately. Anyway,
Okay. Ready to go.
all right. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Thank you, dear Srila Prabhupada. You are the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and very dear to Radha Krishna. Thank you, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami, and all the wonderful Vaishnavas. All right, so taking up, this is just a little small grab of this wonderful past, okay? After saying these things, which previous, Ramananda Vasu and Satyaraja Khan both submitted questions at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Satyaraj Khan said, "My dear Lord, being a householder and a materialistic man, I do not know the process of advancing in spiritual life. I therefore submit myself unto your lotus feet, and I request you to give me orders." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "Without cessation, continue chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna. Wherever possible, serve him and his devotees, the Vaishnavas." Upon hearing this, Satyarajak said, "How can I recognize a Vaishnava? Please let me know what a Vaishnava is. What is his common symptoms?" Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "Whoever chants the holy name of Krishna just once is worshipable and is the topmost human being." Excuse me. Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna, one is relieved from all the sinful reactions of a sinful life. One can complete the 9 processes of devotional service simply by chanting the holy name. One does not have to undergo initiation or execute the activities required before initiation. One simply has to vibrate the holy name with his lips. Thus, even a man in the lowest caste, Chandala, can be delivered. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, one dissolves his entanglement in material activity. After this, one becomes very attracted to Krishna, and thus dormant love for Krishna is awakened. The holy name of Lord Krishna is an attractive feature for many saintly liberal people. It is the annihilator of all sinful reactions and is so powerful that, save for the dumb who cannot chant it, it is readily available to everyone, including the lowest type of man. The holy name of Krishna is the controller of the opulence of liberation, and it is identical with Krishna. Simply by touching the holy name with one's tongue, immediate effects are produced. Chanting the holy name does not depend on initiation, pious activities, or the purusharya regulative principles generally observed before initiation. The holy name does not wait for all these activities. It is self-sufficient. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then finally advised, one who is chanting the Hare Krishna mantra is understood to be a Vaishnava. Therefore, you should offer all respects to him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then turned his attention to 3 persons, Mukundadasa, Raghunandana, and Sri Narahari, inhabitants of the place called Kanda. Hare Krishna. And with time restriction, I'll finish there. This beautiful pastime just keeps rolling on and unfolding in the most nectarian ways. So Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 15. And this is towards the end of chapter 15. And Sri Chaitanya describes the qualities and the characteristics of many of his associates. Very beautiful. Thank you, everyone. So let's all just keep chanting those beautiful, beautiful names of Krishna and remembering our dear Srila Prabhupada and our dear sweet Lord Chaitanya Nityananda as we do so. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Krishna.
Hare Bol. Krishna.
Thanks very much, Jivananda Dasi. Always nice, always nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hari Bol. Now we're going to have a chat, aren't we? Who's ready? Chris, you ready? Good on you, Chris. Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Anna.
Krishna
Chris, thank you, Anna. Thank you very much, Gurvani and Shbara.